kids. This video is going to be on locomotor skills. We haven't done this, and locomotor skills are skills that we use to move from one place to another, and you probably know most of them. And there can be anywhere between 8 to 10 basic ones that we use in PE or just games that we play. And so walking is a locomotor skill, and running and jumping and leaping. Hopping is considered one, skipping, galloping, and sliding is another common one. Those are the 8 most common locomotor skills. And we also are going to use them to try to get you guys your heart rate up. We talked about heart rate recently in PE, and we haven't been doing a lot of what's called cardiovascular exercise because we haven't had a lot of room. Well, we're going to try to improvise and create a way here to get a little exercise in using those locomotor skills. And what I have coned off here, this is a 10 by 10 area where the cones are, which I'm guessing is the size of the space that a lot of you guys have. So it's not very much space, and some of you guys may not even have that much. And so if you need to adjust your bedroom down a little smaller, or maybe you're using your garage or a hallway, don't know where you're trying to exercise from for PE, but do the best you can. Maybe it's going to require you to clean your room up. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do, as I already mentioned, maybe you have to pick up your room or your space where you're going to be exercising, is I'm going to walk my perimeter and just make sure nothing's in the way, and I'm not going to trip over any furniture. I'm just going to get used to my space, and I'm walking and just getting an awareness for how much room I have. And each exercise is going to go for about 30 seconds, right? So I'm going to walk one direction, a couple of steps in between each cone here for me. Make sure you don't run into a wall. Then I'm going to reverse my direction. Okay, so I'm becoming aware of my space. I'm gradually going to pick up my speed. Okay, after I do my walk, I'm going to do a slow jog, second locomotor skill in my space. Again, not running into the wall, any furniture, tripping over my bed. I'm going to do just a slow jog, warm up for 30 seconds in the first direction. Okay, and I'm going to reverse my direction. Same thing the other way. Slow, controlled jog on my toes. Not running yet. I'm under control, just warming up. Hopefully, you're not getting dizzy. We're going to do this for 30 seconds, each direction. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. And the next activity, the third locomotor skill after jogging and walking, is skipping. Okay, simple skip around the room. This is my son Bronson. He's helping me out today, so you don't have to watch me the whole time. We're going to go 30 seconds one direction, and like before, we're going to go 30 seconds the second direction. A controlled skip. We're not going fast yet. Under control, pumping the arms, on the toes, not running into objects, not trying to race. Under control, very good, Bronson. Just starting to get the heart rate up. This is your third locomotor skill. Very good. The next exercise, or the next locomotor skill, is called sidestepping, or commonly known as sliding. And so my feet are apart, and I'm bending my knees, and I'm going to go from one side to the other, and I'm not going to cross my legs. I'm on my toes, back and forth. This is a slide. Okay, legs apart, knees bent, my head's up. You can have your hands out for balance if you want. Sliding back and forth. Okay, very good. All right, kids, skill number 5, and a common way to move is called galloping, and most of us know how to do this. It's kind of like skipping, but we don't switch our feet. So I'm going to start with one foot, and I'm going to bring my other foot up to it from the rear, one foot out in front, and I'm going in a circle one direction. Plenty of room to do this in my little 10 by 10 space here. There. I'm going to go one direction, galloping, galloping, and I'm going to stop, I'm going to switch directions, and the other foot goes out front this time. Other foot out front. Galloping. Okay, very good, kids. Okay, so he's hopping on one foot, he switches feet and hops back to the other side, landing on his toes, bending his knee a little bit, his arms aid him in balance. Again, like the other exercises, he's not trying to go too fast. He's under control. Okay, on this locomotor skills, my son Bronson is leaping over socks. Now I put socks down instead of cones because you guys are more likely to have socks in your room that you can jump over than you would have cones. You can use anything. You can use a piece of rope or any kind of an object that's safe to jump over. So he's jumping off of one foot and he's landing on the other. He's using his arms to pump and elevate. He's under control, and everything looks good there, Bronson. Okay, so this is leaping, and it's another common locomotor skill. Leaping back and forth. All right, nicely done. All right, now this next skill is kind of a combination drill, where we're going to run in a figure of 8 around all the cones. So what he's doing is he's running around the cone, he runs around the diagonal cone, he runs back to the middle, and he does the other 2 cones in the opposite direction. Running back to the middle, so he'll run back to the middle on this one. He's going to go for a minute here, just a slow jog, back to the middle, switch directions. So he's going around all 4 corners or all 4 areas of your room. He's going to get his heart rate up. Kind of a combination agility drill. I'm going to go for 1 minute. I don't know if he's getting tired yet. He might be. Looking pretty good.